Hi, hope you all are doing very well today. In today's session, I'm going to share with you one of the books that really inspired me to even start this channel. And that book is The Latte Factor by David Bach. David Bach is a personal finance genius who has been conducting workshops and training sessions, writing books about how you can become a millionaire. And this book today, we are going to focus mainly on personal finance, and the tagline of this book is Live Rich Now. What if you're able to achieve financial freedom and live your dreams now and in the future without making big sacrifices or taking big risks? Doesn't that sound wonderful? And that's what this book talks about. Let's dive deep into it. In this book, the author shares 3 secrets to financial freedom and living a rich and fulfilled life. It is done in a very simplistic manner through a fictional story of a protagonist. Wherever you are in your financial journey, whether you consider yourself as an expert or novice or somewhere in between, it doesn't matter. You can read this book and benefit from it. I promise you that, because I definitely benefited from it. I consider myself not an expert, not a novice, but somewhere in between. If you're a novice, this book gives you a good head start as to how you can make small changes that are manageable in your life to get to financial freedom and live a fulfilled life. If you're somewhere like me, then it'll help you to get to the next level of your financial freedom. If you think you're an expert, well, good for you. You can read this book still and see if your methods are confirming with this, or if you can learn anything new from here that you can implement in your own life. So this book, I think, is for all. So let's look at what are the 3 secrets that the author shares in this book. The first one is pay yourself first, which means just like how you pay taxes. If you are salaried, you know that the taxes are deducted from your income even before it comes to you. Usually that is the case. So the author puts that mechanism in your personal life too. He says, pay yourself first, which is save for your future and invest for your future slowly in an incremental manner. He talks very detailed. He has even appendix supplement material to show the effect of compounding. And then the second secret is make it automatic. Do you like budgeting? Like, I don't like budgeting at all, because budgeting is restrictive, I feel. It's sort of constraining me as to putting me in a box. Okay, you have to spend only this much here, this much here, this much here. And sometimes, many times, at least for me as a human being, we just deviate from what our planned activities. There's no wiggle room in budget, according to me. So in this second secret, the author says, don't budget, just make it automatic. Which is, if you have to save, say, 30% of your income, just put a recurring 30% sweep into your savings account. If you have to invest in a systematic manner, just put a recurring sweep into your investment account from which you can make decisions on where to invest. If it's your retirement account like 401k, Roth, or the traditional IRA, then make it automatic and try to reach the maximum tax limit. So just make it automatic so that you don't have to think about it and miss to meet your systematic investment and saving plans. And then finally, the third secret is live rich now. This is ultimate why as to why you have to pay yourself first and make it automatic. What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? Write that down and save for it from now and live rich now itself, not in any distant future. If you are planning to buy a house, then start saving for it and investing for it in small amounts on a monthly basis, instead of saying, oh, I will hit a lottery and then I'll buy a house. Once I get this promotion, I'll get more money and then I'll buy a house. No, start planning for a fulfilling rich life from now on itself. Then you may ask, why is this book called The Latte Factor? Why not Three Secrets to Financial Freedom? There is a trick to it as to how you are achieving your financial freedom. The author suggests small adjustments in your daily life. Like if you are buying a latte a day, which is like the infamous or famous example, you spend anywhere between $5 to $7 to buy a latte per day. And if you invest that money, how much you will get? If you're able to make coffee at home, how much you will get? He has given the stats as to how much you will save. If you are a smoker, for example, it need not be just latte. It could be anything in your lifestyle. Say if you're a smoker, a pack costs on an average, say $7. In this book, the author says a pack a day keeps retirement away. If you make small changes in your life, you will notice that it leads to compounding effect. If small savings you make and you invest those savings, then that leads to compounding effect in your life, leading to millions of dollars. You should get this book. Either you can buy it or get it from your library. I got my copy from library, and he gives beautiful stats towards the end of the book, talking about simple changes that you can make. The author also talks about maintaining a journal of your expenses. If you could maintain for 30 days, it gives you a more comprehensive picture of your expenses. But otherwise, he also suggests just tracking your expenses for a single day will also help you see where you can actually minimize. What expenses really matter to you and which ones you can minimize or even get rid of. So the author mainly is suggesting about mindfully spending your money, seeing where you can spend money, what aspects of your expenses, the goods or services that you're acquiring really gives you joy, and what are just like waste expenses which does not give you any meaningful joy, or you do it for the sake of standard or status, things like that. Hope this session helped you and you will look deep into your life and see what your latte factor is, and able to save and invest and grow your money to achieve financial freedom sooner than later, and also live a very fulfilled life. All the best.